Hi everybody and welcome to another Daily Demo Alley. I am RoGamer and you know the gist. I go to Steam each and every day, check out which new demos came out, and then I bring one to showcase to you. Today we have, this is proper name, Cthulhu Mysteries, Wains of Arkham. It is a Lovecraftian narrative mystery where staying sane is the greatest challenge. Well, I'm already insane, so kind of failed at that. Never mind. Interview the witnesses, gather clues, and draw conclusions to solve the most unusual case. Will you be able to handle the truth? Developer is W&W Innovations SPZoo, and that's also the publisher. The release date is supposed to be announced. But yeah, this is kind of a detective point-and-click adventure, but also hidden object game. We didn't have those in a while, but I still do like to try them out and play a little bit. And most of all, I like Lovecraftian games, you know, Cthulhu, Arkham, all of that jazz. So why not try a point-and-click and hidden object game as well? They might have something interesting.
I curse under my breath. Looking at the coffin in front of me makes me feel like I'm about to throw up on the spot.
Next.
We're all wearing our official police uniforms, while his family and friends are shaking and sobbing. We're standing in line with straight faces.
I believe this is developed by possibly a Polish developer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the trailer gives away another language, and it might be that. And probably the voice actors are either developers or somebody who is working with them. And I don't know if this accent is intentional or it's just showing their, heavy Eastern European accent, which is funny. But developers figure out a way. When it's a small team, they figure out their ways to do voice acting, and this is usually a thing. I don't fault them; it's fine. Music is kind of good.
We've gathered here today to pay our tribute and our respects to a man of God, our brother James Foster, a loving husband and a dear friend. Our dear brother, yet another victim of this cruel world, committed the sin of taking his own life.
Oh, okay.
Brothers and sisters, Jesus is merciful. May James Foster find redemption. May the Lord make his face shine upon him and be gracious to him.
Okay, there's this issue of breaking lines here.
Shit, I can't do this. James, why did this happen to you out of all people?
Needs a little bit more emotion, I think.
Jesus himself said, "Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted."
Comforted? I mean, comforted.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
As the captain, with some officers that I don't even know personally, begin lowering the coffin, I turn around and start walking.
Cloud.
I need to get away from here. I can't do this. I can't stand seeing James getting buried in the ground. As I leave the cemetery, I can see that everyone shifted their positions so that an empty spot in the line, a proof of my absence, disappears between dozens of uniforms. With everyone at the funeral, the station is almost completely empty. The silence feels suffocating, sounds of my steps echoing as I walk to my desk.
This was so badly recorded. Oof. Okay. Gotta survive through this. At least they have voice acting. At least you don't need to listen to me talk and give them voices like this, so... Joy! Hehe.
About a week ago, James was sitting right there, across the room. I saw dark circles under his eyes, but when I expressed my concern about him, he only shrugged. Out of respect for him, I should probably be at the cemetery with everyone else right now. No, it's out of respect for him that I'm not there.
Okay.
I remember that when he got his last case, he talked to the sergeant and then directly to the captain. He told me that he'd asked for a partner for this case. A case of 4 murders across the city was definitely a lot for one person, and I supported him after I browsed his notes and saw just how huge the case was. Of course, nobody listened to him. He was told to follow orders and work on his own. They reminded him that everyone was busy and that the case was easy enough.
Really? What?
This must be suicide, so you'll investigate for a bit and that'll be it, was what he was told. Suicides aren't uncommon now. Shit, they're happening every day. Everyone is in debt and struggling to make ends meet. People see no way out.
Yeah, this is probably during the Great Depression, so fair enough.
We receive reports about them and faces of people crying in front of me, talking about their loved ones gone. Haunt me every single night.
Like, it's not the deadpan flat delivery, it's the pronunciation of certain words that is kind of entertaining, kind of hurts.
But how could they assume James's case was like this? That it wasn't anything dangerous? Insensitive jerks. Deaths of these people were obviously connected. It only took a glance at the evidence to realize that. Yet he had to deal with it alone, and now he's gone too.
One more victim.
A week ago we were chatting here, in this office, and now he is gone.
Oh, they didn't even show, okay.
Claude, I've been looking for you. You've made quite a scene walking out in the middle of the ceremony.
No, this is this is nice.
I've never liked this man. Ever since he became a sergeant, the only thing he does at the station is ordering everyone around. I normally try not to get in his way. But of course, of all the days, he has to bother me today. My apologies, Sergeant. This case has taken quite a toll of me, though I shouldn't have let it influence my duties.
Normally, I would take a disciplinary action, but I'll let it slide. I've got a case for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Wasn't I supposed to work on these local robbery cases? He caught me off guard. I've only ever been assigned to minor cases.
Not anymore. James has left a bunch of files behind and no conclusions at all. He's gathered clues but didn't come up with anything. We need to wrap up this case.
James was an experienced detective. If he couldn't do it, I doubt I will.
You have us in your brain and in your mind now, so we will help you solve it. Don't worry.
It's not a choice you can make. It's an order.
Damn.
Everyone is busy. Suicide cases are popping up one after another. Just hurry and get this case over with.
But
I told you it's an order. You'll find all the files on James's desk.
Time to do some hidden object gaming.
yes, sir.
Okay, hint. Time to see what James left behind. Click on the files lying on the desk. What do we have? We have a map of Arkham City. Okay, did it actually send me out? Police station. This is the cemetery. I think it would like send me out of the level. No, nothing here. The hint is gone. Main menu. Wait, is it... Why does it send me out of the game or out of the level so much? Okay, go to the files, carefully highlight the important parts, click on the key phrases to run an investigation. Ah, okay, we haven't had that in a while. Okay, Hannah Adams. We have a photo. We have investigation by Hannah Adams, 27. Okay. Cause of death under investigation. Can you just highlight everything? No, it's not highlighting anything. Crime scene. The victim was found in a room of an obscure motel. The room was unlocked. Can I lock this? With keys found in the outer lock. The bed where the body is located was neatly made. Wasn't she meeting someone at work for work? Why was the bed made? There were no signs of a break-in. On the bedside table there is a half-empty glass of liquid with a bottle of unidentified pills. No missing items, no theft. Evidence: the victim's purse with an unsent letter inside. Hopefully nobody took her personal belongings. These might be useful. The glass on the bedside table. I better check it out, just in case. The glass on the bedside table. Strangling marks around the victim's neck. Poor girl, she was so young and strangled. Bloodstains on the white bed sheets. Wasn't she strangled? Why the blood? The unlocked door. Did she not want some privacy? A cut on victim's ankle. Cuts in such places don't appear on accident. Okay. Mirror investigation. Okay, investigation. This is cool. It has probably hidden object stuff, but also some little bit reading, a little bit detective work, and all that, which is cool. The victim was found sprawled across her bed. Strangling marks can be found around the victim's neck. Hidden under a gold-plated piece of jewelry, there is a cut on the victim's ankle. Under the thigh-high, high-heel boots. Stains of blood are visible on the white bed sheets. This is kind of annoying, very flicks around like this. Upon medical inspection, evidence of a recent intercourse was found. Her profession explains this, but nothing unusual. There was no blood in the There was no blood in the body. What? Like, what? Notes, she rarely brought men to her room. She preferred visiting them in their apartments or hotel rooms. I don't recall her inviting anyone in recently. Hannah was our best girl, getting the most customers despite being the oldest. Okay, this is... Okay, he shot himself or something? Nathaniel Rowe, war veteran unemployed, 57, under investigation, blah blah blah, he's flat. Vocational, lock. Wait, can I didn't click on her flat. Okay, new room, new place, motel. Okay, cool. I completed her file, nice. Crime scene, the victim was found in his small flat, in an armchair that shows signs of daily use. Added a timeless armchair. So he had his favorite armchair. We all do. A book was found on his lap, as if it dropped from his hands, and the oil lamp by his side was still warm when the officers entered. There was a bloody kitchen knife by the lamp. The flat was not locked, and the signs of a break-in were found. No missing items, no theft. Evidence: strangling marks on the body's neck. They didn't even try to make it look like a suicide, but of course it's convenient for us to label it as one. Less paperwork. Why is this being added but not for Hannah? Cuts on the body. They must have made him after he was already dead. Why did they cut him up though? The book on the body. Since an everyday item was mentioned in the report, it must have been relevant. I just don't know how yet. The oil lamp makes it easy to tell when the murder happened. You just need to estimate when the lamp went out and go from there. War medals on the walls. A war veteran. I wonder how he got himself into such a mess. An extraordinary mess within the victim's belongings. He sure doesn't seem like someone who had his life together. The knife. an ancient cultist dagger used in sacrificial rituals, found at the crime scene. It might be the key to uncovering what truly happened there. I mean, it's right there. It's all of you, everything that you said. Cultist dagger, ritual sacrifices. That's it. What else do we need? Jesus. The victim was sat in an armchair and the body was set up as if he has died while reading. However, there were God damn it, English the translation. However, there were cuts found on the victim's left wrist and right ankle, and strangling marks found around his neck. There was no blood. Again, there was no blood in the body and no blood traces around the body. How? Like, just how? Explain to me. Was he drained, sucked out? Do you like when you want to steal what is it? Gas from a car and you just suck it out? Jesus. Or are we dealing with a vampire? If we're dealing with a vampire, that's a completely different thing. But this game is called Cthulhu, so I don't think so. Maybe. I bet there are blood marks everywhere. It's not like blood disappears into thin air. Well, you don't. This is 1930. We don't have UV lights, I think, that just scan the room. Nathaniel had a habit of leaving his door open. He always used to say that in his hometown nobody ever locked theirs, and that's what he was used to. Kind of feel that, yeah. No, I didn't hear anything strange, but we live by a busy street. It's always noisy here. Okay, did I complete his? Yes, completed his file as well. The background is kind of annoying. I can't deal with that Innsmouth case right now. They found a man with skin like fish. But until I finish what James started, every other case will have to wait. Yep, that's a reference to the Innsmouth stuff. That's fine, that's fair. Okay, so I have other locations. What will happen if I go to the cemetery?
I curse under my breath, looking at the coffin.
Oh no, don't tell me it's the same thing. Oh fuck, I need to go through everything. Click. Okay, at least this part doesn't repeat. That was kind of annoying. Okay, let's see what we can go. Rome, let's go to the Rome. This map works. The HANA thing doesn't really work. What a mess. Did someone really live here? Ah, the war mementos everywhere. This man has never moved on, has he? Let's see what really happened. Okay, and that's overlay. That's crime scene must be examined thoroughly. Click on interesting objects. One of them might reveal what really happened here. Okay, can I remove the photo? Talk to people. They won't always tell you everything the first time. Click on the speech bubble to start conversation. Yes, I don't care about that. Can I get out of the image? Oh. The X was behind the tooltips. Wow. Nathaniel. Do I not have any information on the woman? Wow, just Nathaniel. Okay. What is this? Shows signs of use. It may have been important to the victim. Let's see what's inside. What does it even mean? Does it stand for anything? It's curses! Now there's no sound effects. It's broken. I've never seen anything like this, and I'm not sure if I even want to try to understand the meaning of it. It's all about religious rituals. That would be my guess. Demoni mythology something. It's the only thing he put on. The book is in a perfect condition otherwise. What do you mean the only thing he put on? Weird. Okay. Ooh. The fact that I can move this image like this, it's kind of funny. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. I'm just clicking. I mean I know what I gotta be clicking, but I'm just clicking anything in the background before I start doing the main thing. Okay, chair. Oh, a pipe. Do we get to interact with something, or do we just like... I'm confused with some of these interactions. A bloody glass. I mean, nothing is triggering, nothing is happening. It feels like this demo is underbaked. Swing. The dagger seems to be more than just a weapon. Its hilt adorned with a golden serpent and a skull. Its blade dark as night, as if it absorbs the light itself. The symbolism doesn't match any known cult, or perhaps one people no longer dare to speak of. There's something sinister about it, as if it remembers every deed it was ever used for. That's creepy. Blood marks, anything? I mean, for a hidden object game, it is hidden objects. Oh, more stuff. Wow, I doubt I'll ever have a sex life as vibrant as this guy. How old was he again? Almost 60? I think I know who he's been banging. Lingerie of different sizes, countless accessories. He must have had many partners. I doubt they pleased him without anything in return. Or maybe he was dressing as a woman. Nathaniel paid for sex, yeah. It must have cost him a fortune. People usually hide money in such drawers, but here, paying for some company makes sense. What is this symbol, though? I mean, there's money over there. Can I move stuff? Oh, I can move stuff. Oh, handcuffs, yeah. Interesting. More interesting stuff. Why is it picking up stuff that I don't want to pick up? Let's move all of this. Money somewhere else. You're so lonely. Please, something. I think this is so lonely. Please don't go. Maybe I'm so lonely. Please don't go. Is there anything else that I missed? Ah, okay. That's the symbol. But I'm clicking on it and nothing is happening, so I'm guessing just needed to remember it. I feel like some of the stuff needed to be added to these notes, but nothing is happening. Alright. Wasn't expecting that. A hatch? What in the world could he be hiding? More porn? Maybe whatever he hides here has led to the murder. I need to get it open. Ah. Well, technically the game is already telling me what the solution is. Which is kind of funny. Is there anything else I can get info on? Like, there is this. This is the P, the weird P. Something. This is an N, so there's nothing there. The book has a star. Ah, okay. So we got 3 of them. So it's like the information that was written in. This was a black symbol. This is a blue symbol. This is a yellow symbol, and just the red one would be maybe something regarding to his blood, but no. I mean, I can't really see the image very well. Like, I don't know, maybe if there's an additional clue. The blood is not a clue here. Can't click and see that. There's nothing here. There's nothing red. There was nothing red with a strange symbol on it. Like the drawers we saw, it's this. It's like the black symbol. So, I mean, not even this would give me an impression. Like, it probably is something there. Maybe it's that N. Let's see what we have. We already, I mean, the image here tells you. I'm just trying to figure out the puzzle on its own. Crescent moon, maybe? Ah, this is the solution, but where is it? Where is like that? Where would that be? I can't access his documents. I don't know his birthday. Well, maybe if that was the thing, like his birthday. But even this is, there's no symbol on it, so Maybe it was somewhere else. I think this is the solution. Yep. Finally. Now let's see what his secret was. Nathaniel's war trauma. Did he want to run someplace? And where to take them? Once I learn the address, I'll head there right away. Item add something. I mean keys. Can't comprehend why this man was on the loose. He should be in a psych ward for sure. Secret location, Nathaniel's madness. I don't know what you picked up. What happened to him? The suicide story sounds fake, but if he was as troubled as he seems, I can't really rule out anything. War trauma. He was ready to leave in case of emergency. But what was the emergency? Was he that afraid of something? Has he ever used it? Nothing else? This? Anyone would kill for such savings. Impressive. Says Bill. Bill. Depth to victim. Something to something. It seems like I'm just getting his notes and not any other. Oh, I have items. Depth to the victim. War trauma. Nathaniel. Secret location. Okay, let's go to see his secret location. Wherever that is. That's the room. That's the cemetery. That's the police station. Is the secret location actually somewhere in his room? Kinda sad that there is no sound effects at all at this point. Everything's quiet. Okay, no, don't go there. Everything is loading. Like, this game shouldn't load this much. This is, Jesus, I'm clicking on a JPEG until I trigger something. So this shouldn't be that deep. I can't really... maybe I'll just leave. I'll see what happens later. What is this? This is the police station. This is the motel. Let's examine the motel. Seems like a normal motel. Not the worst kind. Was she there with a rich client? Oh, this girl must be her friend, Cynthia. They must have called her on site. Let's see what I can learn. Must have broken by accident. Maybe she was strangled. The Dalian part. Unless it's just something a previous guest left behind. You can never be sure. Unlock new dialogue with Cynthia. It spells out a word, or two words. First time I'm seeing something like this. Let's hold on to this for now. Can I combine these? Medallion part description 2. Broken pieces that appear to be parts of a plaque or a jewelry item. The letters on the pieces do not ring a bell. They do not align with anything I've learned about Hannah's case. I better hold on to this for a while. This was pretty obviously just dropped there. Jesus, how did nobody notice? Or the previous guy didn't notice. Claude, nothing suspicious about her citizenship. All of her personal information matches the report too. Circle lingerie, lipstick, hairpins, coins. The contents of a lady's purse, spilled in haste, or by force. Small details, but they might tell where she was headed that night. It's the only knife in the room. Could it be the one that was used to cut her leg? Cut ankle. Yeah, I don't know where Cynthia is, but maybe I can trigger that dialogue. This is... Oh, maybe this is dialogue, not hint. Huh. It feels like the game, or like the demo, is underbaked, or not fully done, or not these parts aren't fully released. And I don't know if everything's gonna be voice acted, or just this is. It's closed, I need a code. Anything else I can click? Oh, lights. Yeah, let's do lights. Maybe it will help me see something. Bed sheets, blood stains. And what do we have here? Wait, it's just a hairpin. It's not just a hairpin, it's a hairpin note. A stylish hairpin, one you can usually spot on fashionable women around town, especially on those who seem to seek gentleman company. Just an observation, the considerable size of the hairpin makes it easy to modify if one really wants to. Hannah must have not wanted anyone to ever find the key. Ah, a small golden key. It must open some small simple lock. Motel key description. It's closed. I need a code. Do I need a code or do I need a key? Or maybe it opens this. It's locked. I need to find something to open it with. Okay, can I... Ah, I drag and drop it. What could she be hiding? Maybe that's what I need to do with the key in the other place. Never mind. Let's see what she hides. Empty. Her correspondency. Cynthia mentioned she often sent letters. Anything else? Okay, let's see.
Why did you call for me? What do you want?
Oh my god.
Hello, miss. My name is Detective Claude Roland, and I'd like to ask you a few questions regarding the deceased Hannah Adams.
I wasn't even there when that happened. I know nothing. I've already told the police that I can help you.
I'm aware of that. However, you were acquainted with the victim, and I'd like you to tell me about your relationship.
We worked together. Do you really want me to tell you all the details about how we serve the clients together as a duo? I don't share such stories for free. Everything has a price.
And it's probably not good for YouTube.
I appreciate your offer, but I'd prefer to skip the details of your services. Hannah and you have lived together, correct?
Too bad. I'd make it worth your while. Oh, yeah, we were roommates. About 10 of us shared a house. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a house, it's more of a ruin. But it's a place for us to sleep, at least.
So, is there someone running the business?
This case is not about it. I won't answer. I'm not a snitch.
I'll have my colleagues run a separate investigation regarding the house. You don't have to answer, for now. Now, tell me, how was Hannah as a roommate?
I guess she was, alright. She's quiet, kept the place neat, didn't gossip much. Sadly, that's unusual for girls like us. She was a very reserved kind of girl. We never really got close, even though we lived together. She was a great roommate, though never noisy, always polite and respecting my space.
Oh wow, now I get to ask a bunch of stuff. Okay, this is too big and too weird. Can I move? Yeah, I can move. Click and move. Okay.
We have found a broken medallion in the room. Did it belong to Hannah? I probably shouldn't be showing her this at such an early stage of the investigation. I don't think I can figure out the meaning behind it myself, though.
Let me take a good look. No, it's not her style at all. I wouldn't have noticed if she wore something like that. It's not necessarily a flattering accessory.
Are you absolutely certain it wasn't hers?
She could have kept it hidden. I don't know, but it really isn't her style. Wait, let me see it once more.
If she ruins the evidence, I'm done for.
I know this symbol, or at least I believe I do. I saw it a few times on an envelope seal when she got back from the post office. Someone sealed the letters sent to her with a similar seal, I think.
We only have a part of the pattern and it's broken too. Do you by chance remember how it looked? Can you draw it for me?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It had so many lines and details. I can recognize it, but I can draw it. I don't remember it all that well. I only caught a glimpse of it before.
You note in the notebook symbols seen on the letters.
I guess she was alright. She's quiet, kept the place neat, didn't go.
No, she's just replaying.
Did Hannah ever talk about her family?
You can press like space. Oh, I can't press space
Let
to
me
continue.
think.
It is very important for the investigation.
I really can't remember. She rarely talked about anything personal. I think she might have had a younger brother. I'm not sure about it though.
Was she in touch with her family, visiting or contacting them frequently?
Ever since she moved into the house, she never skipped a day at work, so for sure she didn't visit anyone. I know she went to the post office about once a week though, but I don't know what for.
She never told you?
No, she never told me. I only knew she was frequenting the post office because I saw her once. I then asked if she could send me letters to my mother if I passed them to her since she was going anyways. Then she told me it wasn't a problem for her, but mentioned she goes that once a week, so if I want to send mine more often, I'd have to do it myself.
It was nice of
Fair.
her to help you like that. Thank you.
What is that line? Sends letters often.
I guess she was.
Nope, don't talk
Was
to that.
Hannah popular with the clients?
What did I just cook?
She was one of the most popular girls. She did even the things none of us would dare to do. Anything the client wanted, she did. This girl had no boundaries.
Did she now? Tell me more!
For once, I won't dig into that.
God damn
I
it,
don't
Cloud!
think I want to know the details.
Damn it, man! Be a little bit curious.
Why do you think she was like that? Did she simply enjoy her work, or was there something else driving her to do such things?
She was kinky.
She'd put on a brave face and act like she doesn't mind, even if she end up covered in bruises after a day at work.
Okay, no, that's bad.
No, I don't think she enjoyed it. Maybe it was the money. Such clients usually pay a lot.
Damn.
Do you, by chance, have any information about the identities of her clients? And names?
It's a very private matter. How would you feel if you were one of them and someone just revealed your identity, huh? I'm just playing around. She never told me any names. I don't think she even knew their names. Or if she did, she probably didn't pay them any mind. That's what we usually do.
Crap. Of course, illegal business won't register any names. That's very valuable information. Thank you.
I guess she was alright. She's quiet, kept the place neat, didn't gossip much. Sadly, that's unusual for girls like us. She was a very reserved kind of girl. We never really got close, even though we lived together. She was a great roommate, though never
Oh, fuck.
noisy.
No.
or-
What? God damn it. Why am I listening to this again? Sorry.
Is
Nice.
it common for women in your profession to walk around carrying weapons?
If you're asking me if I have any weapon on me, then I have my right to remain silent. Or get an attorney, whatever. I'm not talking about this.
I was asking about Hannah, not you. But your answer raises suspicion. Let's give her a little push. I'll ignore it if you tell me more about the weapons that your colleagues might carry. I'm particularly interested in Hannah here.
I know for sure she's never used any weapon against a client. Once she had to run when a client got aggressive, and when she told me this story, she confessed she never had to resort to self-defense.
Did she carry anything with her, just in case?
I saw her putting a pocket knife in her stockings or in her boot, I think. I don't remember all too well, but I am almost sure she had one.
What about her purse?
Are you asking if she carried it in her purse? No, never. It's a plain dump. Always keep the knife close to your body. It's hard to reach your purse when you're serving a client. Not that I'm speaking from experience, Mr. Detective.
That sounded like Mr. Directive, not Detective.
Of course you aren't. Well, thank you.
Note added in the notebook.
I guess.
Okay, did we chat about everything that we can? Yes. Okay, can I combine these like this? Nope. Letter from her sister, rather one from the sister. Wait, a letter from her sister, rather one from the sister and one from the victim to the sister. I wonder if we see how. Ah. Okay, letters from sister. It was in a locked drawer. I replied to Anna. Sister. Okay. Arkham, April 13, 1931. My beloved Anna, I really hope I find time to send this letter this week so that I can reach you before your birthday. I wish I could tell you we'll see each other again for the occasion. I really do, but sadly I can't plan any trip for the next few months. Factory workers couldn't speak to the factory owner directly, but I managed to sneak out of the production hall and convince him to talk. He was extremely upset that I left my post, but eventually heard me out. He said days off are out of the question, and if I don't want to lose the job, I should lay low and work hard. When I returned from work that day, I cried my eyes out. Should I visit you for your birthday and lose the job, or should I stay here and keep working hard? I kept asking myself this question. It was a hard decision for me, but I realized that if I don't send you money each month, our mother won't be able to make a living and work towards a better future for you, my dear Anna. Won't be back by April 22nd, and my heart aches as I write this. I can't wait to see you again. You must have grown so much since I left, haven't you? I've taken extra hours at the factory, and I'll make sure to attach more bills than usual to this letter. Please show this letter to our mother. I want her to use this money to get you nice fabric and take it to the seamstress in Northern Oakenstone. I want you to get the prettiest dress you ever worn for your birthday. This is the least I can do to make this day feel special. Please do not worry about my health. I promise I'm fine. I'm fine. And must have mentioned fatigue after an especially tough day at the factory. It usually isn't bad at all. Once again, I apologize for not being able to make it. Please tell me all about your new dress in your next letter. With love, Hannah. So Hannah is working at the factory? Okay, no, I don't think she is working at the factory. I think she's telling her sister that she is working at the factory because she doesn't want to tell her what she actually does for a living. Where is this? Sister's name. Southern Store. Dear sister, I hope you have been well. How is your health? You have briefly mentioned fatigue in your last letter. Mother and I have been worrying about you. This is like the previous letter, so this should be maybe, I don't know. Worrying about you. I really hope. Wait, this is March 23rd. This is April 13th. Okay. No, not really. Well, no, actually. Yep, actually, this is the previous letter. But she sent it. This is 2 weeks after, maybe. I don't know. Okay, letter. Mother and I have been worrying about you. I really hope you're not overworking yourself. I can only imagine the difficulties of working at a factory. Working at our farm is not an easy job, of course, but I've heard bad things about factories in the city. Mrs. O'Connell's son recently visited her and told her how things are in the factory where he works. He mentioned no breaks and constant exhaustion. I'm sure you remember he's always been a skinny man, but now he looks like a shadow of his former self. Jesus. I don't remember exactly what he does. It all sounded so foreign to me, but he mentioned some heavy metal parts. I know, dear sister, that you do not have to lift heavy objects, but I know you work around chemicals. I am really worried. I feel bad that I really rely on you so much. Mother told me it's natural because you're older and should provide for the family, but it still pains me that you work so hard. And I can't take this burden off your shoulders. Please remember that I think of you every single day, dear Hannah. Last week Mother put out this huge basin in the yard and told me to pay it. Believe it or not, she probably hoped Mrs. O'Connell's son would take notice of me. Luckily, she didn't force me to seduce him. Well, I'm trying to say, though, that as I was bathing, soap got in my eyes, and I won't be lying if I say I thought I would either lose my eyesight or collapse on spot. Some water helped, but the situation made me think of you, dear Hannah. You work with chemicals like this and are in contact with soap daily. I hope it never gets in your eyes. Is this like some old soap that does this? Please take good care of yourself, considering you've been working so hard. I feel greedy for even asking this, but I believe that given our close relationship, Nobody talks like that, Jesus. You'll excuse my straightforward question. No child talks like that. Would you... Gosh, she's 22, still. Would you be by chance be able to make it... No, what? She doesn't say her age. Excuse me, would you chance be able to make it back home for my birthday? April 22nd is less than a month now, and delivering letters takes time, so I'm asking you now in advance. Please do not feel pressed to come. I understand you are busy. I miss you so much, dear Hannah, and your visit to be the best birthday gift. Please let me know as soon as possible so that Mother knows how much cooking is needed for the occasion. Love, Anna. Okay.
I guess you...
Nope. Go away. Can I talk to you about the name? Nope. At least this ends pretty quick. I still don't know. Wait. Biscatonic, Safe and Co. 22nd of April. No, this should be 04. Is it 22nd of April? Let me check. Blobbity 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 blah. Okay, April 22nd. Ah, maybe 04/22. April 13th. Yeah. Let's try that. 04. I'm actually glad that it remembers what I put in. I mean, it's the 4th month. There's nothing here of use. It wouldn't be the date of this. Like, it wouldn't be that date. 22nd April, blah 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 blah. What does she have anything to say? March, sister, blah blah blah. Eyesight. Wait, what do both of them? Aha. I won't be back by April 22nd. They both mention April 22nd, which is her birthday. April 22nd is less than a month now, delivering letters. Yeah, I believe that's the key. It wouldn't be anything else, but why ain't it opening? Like, there's no it's anything else. I would say it's 22nd April, but I'm doing something dumb. I'm bugging out somewhere. Let me check something else. Oh, maybe... Let me try this. It would be a stupid thing to do, but let's me... No, this is... What if I draw... I'm kind of... Oh, no, it can't. Okay, it doesn't add anything. Notes, charts, cut ankle, sister's name. I got the sister's name, but why is that important? Anna. No way. No, no, no. How would you spell Anna in numbers? Like 4 and something? No, that would be dumb. Like that would be dumb. You can't really go with the number of the letter. Can you? No, I don't think you can. Sister's name. Yes, I get it. Sister's name. What? Why is sister's name important? It's Anna. Like I'm getting stumped. And there's no hints, no nothing.
I guess.
And I can't really talk to her about Anna or anything related to that. Can't really get even the knife. Okay, is there anything important here that will... This is moved, this is moved. Maybe it is, maybe I should like compare the image to what is moved. Like this is new, this is there. Die there, there's... Maybe there's like a thing where I need to compare with the image. But I can't click on anything. There's like no hints in the game to tell you anything. I would say it was, you know, if it's 4022, it's gonna be annoying. Oh, like the year, it can't be the year because we don't know when the girl was born. So it can't be the birth year. I believe it's the date, but for some reason something is not working. Like it's none of these. It's her. It should be her birthday. So January, February, March, April. April is the 4th month. I'm not stupid. — 22nd. I don't know what the name is for. Let's go to another place. Maybe I can get some information back in police station. Maybe I can get her. I can't look at the files. Okay. Nothing else here. Like I would guess that I can come back here and collect some data. You know, work on some things.
Claude, I've been looking for you.
Yes, you're just gonna do the same thing. Okay, blah 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 blah.
Claude!
Nah! Got the same thing. Jesus, I'm stupid. Okay, okay. Nothing there. So I can't interact. Oh wait, now I can interact. Ah. Is her date, her birth date, the solution? Let's see. So it would be 0413, maybe the year. I will try 1931. It's usually stuff like that. Like it doesn't give me anything here. Hannah Adams. But he has nothing else. It's cool that I can come back to get some of these information, but I wish I had them closer and that it worked, that I could like actually click. Alright, back to the apartment. I mean motel. So let's try. Please cooperate with me. What the fudge now? Nope. Okay, now it works. Don't know why it's bugging out. Okay, let's try the year. It probably is not, but let's try it. It actually was her birth year. Yay! Unlock the Cynthia hidden money. This is way more than an average streetwalker makes. Do I get to see it? Take it? Do something with it?
I guess she...
Well,
Based on the investigation of Hannah's belongings, it's clear that she was well off. Were you aware of that?
she was rich!
I'm not sure. I notice expensive earrings or necklaces on her, but that happens in our field of work. Some clients like to see the things they get as on us. It turns them on.
That's not what I mean. Hannah was extremely well off. Have you ever noticed larger sums of money in her belongings? You were roommates after all.
No, never, but I think I've mentioned she always been a very private person. She once treated all of the girls in the house. That was unusual.
Bingo. Come on, Cynthia. Tell me more. Treated you?
About 2 weeks ago, maybe a bit earlier, she took us all to the pub. We went in the middle of the day, since we mostly work in the evenings. And she said all the drinks were on her. When I asked her about her generosity, she said she wanted to thank us for everything.
Was she trying to say goodbye that way? Maybe she was aware of the danger. No, I must be overthinking. She was probably just being nice.
Thank you. I'll look into it. Note in the notebook. Unusual generosity. Like, laterally? Generous letters. What?
I guess she was, alright.
I think there's some issues with the translation. Do not use fucking automatic translation. Get somebody who knows the language. Okay, generous letters. I mean, to her sister, possible. But this is where I gonna don't have anywhere else to go whatever. I'm clicking everything, but they ain't working. Nothing is giving me anything. Okay, let's see what the map says. So then, this is the motel, this is the police station, this is just gonna trigger the whole Pope thing, not Pope thing, church thing. And nothing hidden, nothing I can click on. So let's see what I've missed here. Keys on anything. This is not a key, this is also not, doesn't need a key. I don't think anything else is like interactable with the key. Like, I can look at some things, but I'm not being able to click on anything, or open anything, or like, oh, well, maybe that, but no. There's nothing special about any of these. Could I assemble some of these into something? No, just random photos, random stuff. Can't get anything there. Can't. Oh, wait. It's annoying when you can't highlight what's interactable, and everything is so well drawn that it doesn't stand out. Nothing stands out. So you need to just go around pixel hunting, which is the most annoying thing in these kinds of games, and which is gonna annoy people. There's two possibilities at this point. I'm either stuck, or the game has not loaded. No, two, maybe more possibilities. So I'm either stuck, the game has bugged out, or this is it of the demo. Because I've gotten certain informations, like Don Nathaniel, the secret location. I've gotten information of that, but and a bunch of other items that I would maybe expect them to be here, but nothing, nothing was given. I did get anything, and I don't think I'm gonna get any other location here or anything that would be useful to get him. No, I think everything is pretty much done. It is quite possible that, I've done what I can in demo, and it's been long enough demo anyway, so I'm gonna be stopping up about right here. Like, it's not even a hidden object game that much. It's just a point-and-click adventure game from like first person in one location, not even moving the camera like on the edges to look around, which would be kind of interesting if I can look left or right everywhere. Maybe there is an option to that, like maybe these arrow keys. Let me check. Maybe it's there. There is actually. It feels like it needs some tutorializing or some hint system that is gonna explain some of the mechanics of the game. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. And
My name is Detective
Oh, wait.
Claude Roland.
there is
I
more.
would like to ask you a few questions regarding the death of Mr. Nathaniel Rowe.
Fuck, there's more.
Oh, but of course, I'll do anything to help. Our poor Nathaniel.
She's so old. I just hope her memory is still intact.
That she doesn't die while you're, interrogating her.
Were you and Mr. Nathaniel close?
Our dear Nathaniel has been living alone for a long time. He was a widower, and his son moved out. He was on his own, so of course I was there for him. I always brought him pie whenever I was baking, and I could always count on him with small repairs around the house.
Did your meetings involve only neighborly favors? Or did you have social meetings as well?
Maybe friends with benefits bullshit.
Oh, no, we weren't that close, but whenever I met him in the street or brought him pie, we would talk for a long time. Quite a chatterbox he was.
Like, this is good voice acting. Like, the Sergeant has good voice acting, Yvonne has good voice acting, but oh my god, the other two.
The guy must have been lonely, so he used every opportunity to talk to someone. Let's get to the point. What were you doing on the day of the murder? Were you at home?
Yes, but not the whole day. I was visiting my grandchildren. They can confirm it, of course, if you need them to. The officer I talked to earlier has done that.
Yes, I'm aware. Let me rephrase. Were you at home when the murder happened?
I am not sure. I came home around 4 p.m., I believe. I undressed and decided to dust the room a bit. I really like to keep the house clean, you see, and when I was dusting, I heard a commotion. I don't know how to describe it.
I'd appreciate it if you tried.
There were strange noises in Nathaniel's flat. Clamoring, banging. They weren't very loud, but our neighborhood is quiet, so I heard them regardless.
Thank you. I've got a few more questions then.
War, friends. Door, reward. Don't. Okay. War.
As far as I know, Mr. Rowe was a war veteran. Did he suffer from war trauma?
Not that I know of.
He's just
He
a
was
sexual
always
freak.
alone, but whenever I talked to him, he was very cheerful. He had a limp, though, but never complained. No, never.
So you can neither confirm nor deny whether the victim was suffering from war trauma.
Well, yes. Now that I think of it, the war must have had a great impact on him. Have you seen his apartment, huh? It looks like a war museum. All these mementos must be worth a fortune.
Are you suggesting someone was trying to rob Mr. Rowe?
Maybe. I am not an expert. I know nothing of museums or history, but for someone who knows such things, they might have been valuable. Oh my. Whew, I didn't think of it sooner.
We'll investigate the flat again and check if anything is missing.
Notebook for mementos. Okay.
Thank you. We've already established that Mr. Rowe was living alone. But was there anyone paying him visits? Friends or family?
Only bitches.
I am not sure if I'm not sure if I should talk about it, but
Oh, share.
I am not prudish by any means, but it's Nathaniel's personal business, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Rowe is dead now. He won't mind you revealing his secrets. As an officer, I'm asking you to share what you know.
Of course. I don't want to break the law. My apologies. I don't know how to put it. The only people visiting Nathaniel were young ladies. All wearing clothing that was, well, they weren't wearing lots of clothing.
I like these voice actors. This is actually pretty good.
Are you suggesting Mr. Rowe was receiving visitors whom he paid for sexual services?
Just say he bought bitches.
I don't know if he paid them. I never saw him giving them any money. But then again, I wasn't in the room with them. I respected Nathaniel. His endeavors were none of my business.
She's acting like it's a huge scandal, but the guy was probably just lonely.
Uh-huh.
That's very valuable information. Thank you. Thank you.
More questions. The door!
The door to Mr. Rowe's apartment was unlocked. Was it common for him to leave it like that?
Yes. I don't lock my door either. We're a small neighborhood, and we all know each other. Nothing dangerous ever happened here. It's just more convenient.
More convenient how?
For example, Nathaniel. He had a limp and walked slowly. He would take a long time to open the door and let someone in. Instead, he just shouted, "Come in," after someone knocked. He never needed to stand up from his favorite armchair.
Crap. Unlocked door. They're literally asking for crimes to happen here.
Maybe there should be better
Please
neighborhoods.
start locking your door from now on. It's dangerous to leave it like this.
Now I'm too scared to leave it unlocked anymore. Not after what happened to Nathaniel.
I'm sorry you had to learn it the hard way.
Jeez. Always
Thank you.
unlocked. Next. Always.
Did you find anything, Mr. Rowland? Why did our poor Nathaniel have to take his own life?
He
I
didn't.
just can't understand it.
As if I'm going to tell her.
Really, man.
I'm sincerely sorry, but I cannot reveal the details of our investigation. Rest assured that we will handle this case with utmost care.
I like how it's like we are supposed to question her, but she questions us.
Please let me know when you learn something. All the neighbors are worried. Nobody lets their children play outside. Everyone is gossiping. It was murder.
It's just gossiping. It's all about gossiping.
The case will be solved soon, and everyone will calm down.
Well, I was hoping. I could tell them what happened to stop them from worrying so much.
She wants to be important.
You just want more gossip, Granny.
Yes.
I apologize, but I have to get back to my work. Just one more question. Do you know anything about another flat of Mr. Rose?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. He had trouble walking, that old man. I never heard of any other flats of his. That is all I know. I don't think I can help much. Unless you'd like to step in for a cup of tea?
Is she calling me for tea and Netflix, or is she calling me to drug me up and do some other things? Let's go.
Get a hint. Thank you, but I really must go.
Okay. He's quitting on this. Did he even get anything useful? Door was always unlocked. Yeah, I don't think I got anything useful. At all.
Thank you.
Like, I can just ask this, but that's pretty much it. I don't have any questions. Okay, maybe the demo is over now. Because I have no other things or no other places to go. Maybe now it's open. Nope. Maybe something from his file will help. But I would have noticed that before. Why is this? Why can't I go to the files instantly? What is happening? Why do I need to, like, maybe I need to click on something here and then... Yeah, Jesus. Bugs. There is nothing about his family. There's nothing about, like, his additional location or something. Yeah, okay, I think maybe now it's... I mean, I don't really figure out. I have her and I have his file. That's the only ones I have. I should have two more, technically. Because of the, you know, 4 victims, and I only have 2 files. So I'm guessing this is kind of half done, half baked. Trying to click. Okay.
Claude!
No, I don't want to click on that. God damn it. Can you just... Okay. I wish I could just skip. Yeah, some maps don't really trigger until I click on this and then go click on things. Like, there might be something related to the other places, but yeah, at this point, I've played enough, I've seen enough. The issue is, like, about voice acting, first and foremost. I've survived Siberia 3, so I can survive pretty much anything, but still. It's like, they've paid 2 voice actors to do the voices of, like, this Granny and Sergeant and maybe possibly other people. And those are well. But the ones that I feel are, like, done in-house by the developers for, like, the main character and this, one of the ladies of the night, call them, because I can't remember her name, is... You know, like it's done by in-house, recorded in-house, done with, you know, whatever equipment they have, and just, you know, slapped together without any editing and any sound tweaking and everything else, which is a problem. Like, if it's like that's like the one of the reasons I survived Siberia 3 was because Kate Walker was exceptionally well voice acted, like amazingly so. So whenever she talked, and she talked the most, it was fine. Like, I could understand, you know, I could survive. And a decent chunk of, like, half of the, or I don't know, maybe a little less than a half, like, some of the characters were also voice acted well, and I couldn't, you know, survive that. But I have the problem with the bunch of other characters who weren't, who were, like, really painful to listen to. With that in mind, I would, you know, that is fine, but here we have the main character who is kind of painful to listen to, which is a problem, and side characters which are sometimes, well, in this case most of the times, were decent enough to listen to and were enjoyable, especially the Granny. So, most of all, there are obvious bugs and glitches that could happen in the game, and there's some issues. There's some placeholder stuff which I don't mind. Like seeing this Medallion Part 2 description, this is fine. Like I don't care. The broken text, fine. Like that's all. This is a demo. This isn't a full game. This is all right. I'm not gonna complain about that. But like certain mechanics and levels and bugs and issues need to be ironed, and I think most of all, like even there's no sound. Like there should be some sound here beside the buzzing in the background. I don't know if the music crapped out or there's just none in the game for now, which is okay. So that needs to be added. But as I said, I think the voice acting needs to be fixed the most. The gameplay loop is pretty simple, point and click game. It's not even like a Hoppa game that much. I thought it was gonna be more. Maybe later levels, later scenes are gonna be. This is just, it's a decent detective game. Like you're collecting notes, you're collecting the information about people. I wish there was more information on this, like or more detailed information that I can get, because this is like a bunch of random squibbles that, some are useful, some are not. Like paid for sex, that means he might have been connected to Hannah because he was visiting her, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I just keep getting back to voice acting. The voice acting needs a thorough overhaul, I think, for certain characters. For certain, they can stay. And that needs to be a bit adjusted. Maybe like the size of those questions when you ask, like that UI. This UI is pretty okay. It needs a little bit more tutorializing on certain things, like how to interact with items, how to go to the conversation part. An ability to skip through the whole conversation, or like not re-trigger stuff like that, not re-trigger the cemetery scene, not re-trigger the conversation with the captain here, and a bunch of other things. Like it's a good foundation for a decent, point-and-click Arkham kind of game. There's nothing spooky for now, except a few cultist things, but it can get really interesting later on, and it would be something that I would maybe like to play and finish up. There's get through the puzzles, get through things, look at the documents, collect information, all the jazz. I like that. I like this kind of a game, but damn, it would take a lot of my, willpower to survive some of the voice acting. As I said, bugs, glitches, fine. I discovered a few. They can be fixed during, testing and further, development of the game. That's all okay. But if I have to listen to the man mispronounce so many words and have absolutely no emotion. Like I know detectives can be, gritty and emotionless, but god damn it, bring some, some life to him, more or less. Or call me, I'll do voice acting, maybe. I mean, I would. I want to get into voice acting. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. This was Cthulhu Mysteries, Veins of Arkham. There's Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live on Twitch whenever I do stream, or you can check me out on YouTube at By Pen and Paper for Let's Plays, Demo Alleys, First Hours, and whatever else I post there. The next time, as always, remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.